Okay, do you ever get when you pick up a down player and his teammates approaching you and you want to put him back down so you can actually take on the real fight, but you spam every button on your keyboard and you literally can't put him down? That's going to be one of the things I show you how to fix in this video, as well as four more other things. And this video is going to be absolutely insane. So let's hop straight into the settings menu and let me explain it. Okay, so for the first thing I want to talk about in this video, do not use your harvesting tool bind. Use toggle harvesting tool. I don't see enough players do this, but harvesting tool for me is fully unbound right here, fully unbound. So when I scroll down from combat all the way down to miscellaneous, titled misc, you can see toggle harvesting tool is bound to Q. What this means is if you have your pump shotgun out and you press Q to swap to your pickaxe, and then you can press Q again and it'll bring out the last weapon you had. In this case, it was your pump. Makes it super overpowered for taking on people in box fights and just a complete game changer. So I recommend you using that. It's much quicker than using just harvesting tool. Also, I'm sorry for my face being super blue because this screen is so bright and I have no other lighting to, combat it. Now, the second thing, you need to understand that you have to have separate binds for crouch while editing and crouch while building. I'll show you really quickly. Most people have this under control, but I have seen a few people not do it and a few pros not have it down, and it's kind of stupid. So crouch is left control. That's what it's going to be for most people unless you've changed the bind. But to crouch while you're building and editing is completely different. Now I just have to find it because I'm not aware of where it is. I think it's in here. Crouch while building and then crouch while editing. There's the two settings there, bro. And I have them both on left control, as do I the main one. So you just rebind them all to crouch with left control. Okay, so for the third thing on the list, this is the down but not out thing I mentioned in the intro where you can carry and drop people. So let me just explain to you why a lot of people don't have it so it works. When you look at all of these four options, basically for me, I have my place and my object place as OR. Specifically because OR is to reload, and when you're picking someone up, you can't reload anyway. So this is very helpful for dropping people. So to carry them, make it a bind of your choice, and same with object carry dash side grade. So this is going to be your side grade button as well. Now it's important that you have both of them bind to the same thing. I'm not sure why this is. It's just for me, I had to have them binded to the same thing because I had this as Y. So when I was pressing Y, that was my main button to pick people up with. I could also press B, but it showed Y. And then it's just going to mess your whole muscle memory up because when it says Y to pick up, you're going to start picking them up with the wrong button. So it's just real simple to have them both on the same bind. For me, it's B. Just basically whatever way you have it so it's like, see the way it's a pattern here, B or. Have it like that so every second bind is the same, and it's just these four binds down at the bottom. So make sure you get that down. Also, bonus tip, make sure you turn off cursor mode. This is detrimental. I've seen clips where clicks, I'm not going to show them on screen, but you can go look them up. Cursor mode, scuffs clicks. Basically what it does is, I'm pretty sure it just takes you into a complete different menu for editing and stuff. It's something to do with pressing F1, F2, F3, F4, something like that. I'm not fully sure, but it can scuff people if you accidentally click it because it's like you're stuck in your build menu or you're stuck in like a drop all your items menu. I'm not fully sure on it. I just know it can scuff people. Just better to have it turned off. Now, 4 is a pretty simple one. Let me just find it where it is. Okay, so for 4, this is probably one of the most simple ones, but it's actually a big game changer. Go to communication in your keyboard controls and ping/place marker. I put it on my mouse button click. So when you see it here, mouse button, middle mouse button, but you click your middle mouse button, if that makes sense. So when you see someone, you just move your aim like that and you just click your mouse button. You literally just click your scroll wheel in and it marks them. And it's super simple. You don't have to be going fidgeting with different binds. Unless you have something more important on your mouse wheel click, don't bind it. But for most people, they don't even use it anyway. So it's handy as a ping button so you can mark players and objects real easily, especially with your mouse, you get me? Okay, so for number 5, this was a feature I think added last season or the season before that, but I still see loads of people not using it, and that's to disable the pre-edit option. Do you ever get when you edit your blueprint before you've placed the wall, and then you're like placing loads of windows or placing loads of doors when you're building the wall? This stops you being able to pre-edit. So if you don't have that on, I highly recommend you do it. So when you have a blueprint out and you go to edit, it's very you can't you get what I'm saying? You can't scuff a blueprint. So definitely an option to have on. Trust me on that. You can still blueprint edit. It's just you can't blueprint edit like before you place. You'll understand when you use it. You'll get it down. I don't want to explain it because the video will be too long. Trust me, definitely worth having on. And if you want to, definitely make sure turbo building's on. That's not even if you want to, just put turbo building on. Okay, so with that said, there's a video right below my face right now, and that will take you to my full settings and my binds, everything you need to know. It's an insane video, pretty simple, just explains everything. Enjoy. Thank you so much for your time.